The world of custom keyboards can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming. So much of it revolves around having expensive case materials, latest features, and even a little sound engineering thrown in. Then something like this comes along and throws all of that out the door. It approaches things from a different perspective, and it reminds us of the real reason we got into this hobby in the first place: to have fun. This is the Adam by KBDcraft. It's a 60% keyboard made from Lego. That's right, Lego. No CNC aluminum case, no mirror polished backplate, no knob, none of that fancy stuff. Just pieces of Lego. The Adam base kit costs $60 from their website. You can also get the full kit with switches and keycaps included for $100. KBDcraft just released a new version with a grey color scheme and some upgrades like rubber feet and a sound package. I've left the link in my description if you want to pick one of these up. The box this comes in looks fun and it sets the tone for the whole experience. It's quite big, but you'll find out why once you see the amount of things included inside. You get 96 Lego brick pieces that you'll need to assemble the case. You also get S2 engine switches. These are pre-loop linear switches with a palm stem. The keycaps that are provided come in two colors, white and grey. They are OEM profile and they're made from PBT material. You also get a stabilizer kit, a coil cable, a keycap and switch puller, a palm plate, a wired-only PCB. This is compatible with QMK and Vial. It has scale hot swap sockets and per key RGB, some pour-on gaskets and sound dampening foam, and of course the build guide, which you will definitely need for this keyboard. Unless you decided to throw away the build guide, the build here is pretty straightforward. First, let's deal with the stabilizers. They look pretty good and the feet didn't need any clipping. I looped the stem, housing, and wires before assembling them back together. These are plate-mounted stabs, so you can just pop them into the plate once you're done. Then, assemble the plate, dampening foam, and PCB into a sandwich to form the core. Install switches at the corner to hold them in place. Then install the rest of the switches before going to the next step. Now, you're ready to build a case. Start with the base and work your way upwards, brick by Lego brick. You'll need to add these pour-on gaskets, then mount the core you prepared earlier. Assemble the top part of the case to hold everything in place, then add your keycaps for the final touch. And that's it. You've just built a keyboard made entirely from Lego. If you like the content, please consider leaving a thumbs up and subscribing. I can't believe we're almost at 1000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Here's what a Lego keyboard sounds like. So what are some things I like and dislike about the Adam? The first thing I like is the fun and involved build process. Looking at the build guide and piecing together the board from Lego pieces was such a fun experience. It made me feel like a kid again, and that's not something many products can do. And you know what? I really like the sound profile. The combination of switches, keycaps, and palm plate with this case gives the Adam a really clean sound profile. It's not talky or clacky. It's a more muted, medium-high pitch. It feels like you're tapping small pieces of pebbles together. If that's a term for that sound profile, let me know in the comments. And I'm just gonna say it. This is probably the best typing feel I've experienced on a keyboard. The loop switches are amazingly smooth to type on, the keycaps feel really high quality, and the plate has enough flex to make it super comfortable to type on. I really wasn't expecting this from the Adam. I'm impressed. But what are some things I dislike about it? Well, the first thing is it has no rubber feet. It slid around my desk way too easily. KBDcraft is including rubber feet in the latest version though, so it's good to see that they've addressed this problem. Next, it's the typing angle. There's no elevation on the keyboard, and there's no risers at the back. It's flat, so you'll need to take some time to adjust to the typing angle. Lastly, the plastic on this gets scuffed quite easily. If you haven't already noticed throughout the video, the piece right below my spacebar is a little scuffed. I dropped that piece during the build and accidentally stepped on it. That's entirely my fault, but I couldn't get that stain out as much as I tried. Don't be like me. Don't drop your Legos. So, to sum up, what do I think about the Adam? The main thing I learned from this is that I am absolutely terrible at assembling Legos. If there's another thing I learned, it's that this is a fantastic keyboard that I'm sure both newcomers and enthusiasts will enjoy. The Adam strips all the excess away, and it takes you back to the core of this hobby, having fun. That feeling alone makes it worth the price tag. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.